and welcome back to the Chiller Ice Arena in Springfield, Ohio, where the 12U Junior Fuel White team is getting ready to take on the Dayton Stealth in the second game here of the day. The Fuel took the first game of the day with a score of 5-3. Some really great stuff going on here. Really great play from them in that first game. A lot of great passing, a lot of great heads-up hockey plays, some really nice aggression in front of the net, and it was a really great game to watch. So if you haven't had a chance, make sure you go back to my feed and watch that first game again, because it was a really great job. All right, with 30 seconds left to go here in this warm-up period, let's go ahead and do our rosters for today. Number 98, Matthew Beaupre. Number 47, Chris Falcione. Number 9, Charlie Farb. Number 11, Ryan Fleming. Number 10, Sarah Greener. Number 2, Tyler Hublar. Number 16, Artem Kirzner. Number 12, Henry Kleinke. Number 65, Charlie Mcnary. Number 24, Chase Poole. Number 15, Owen Seaman. Number 21, AJ Smith. Number 70, Finn Smith. Number 88, Kaleb Whitesell. And in goal, number 29, Dalton Giddings. A couple of our players missing today. Number 19, Quentin Burgess, and number 5, Luke Denimore. Hope you guys are able to get back on the ice and see us soon. We really miss you. All right, getting ready here to start this second game here at the Chiller Ice Arena in Springfield, Ohio. Thank you so much for joining us. Tomorrow we will be playing at home against the Columbus Flames at the Carmel Ice Arena. Due to COVID restrictions, we are not allowed to have any spectators at the game outside of the one parent per player at this time, but we do hope you can watch us here live on Facebook. All right, getting ready to start here. We got the lineup of Farb. We got Farb, Whitesell, and can't see who this is. Oh, and Owen Seaman in to start off with Poole. Nope. Fleming and Falcione in to start on defense. Here we go, guys, getting ready to drop that puck. And as always, go Fuel. Charlie Farb fights for that faceoff, gets it over to Owen Seaman. Seaman gets it into the stealth zone. Farb moves it over to Seaman. Seaman takes it, tries to fire it towards the net, but it gets blocked by the stealth. Oh, centering pass right in front of the net. Farb tries to get it in there. Whitesell backs him up on it. Falcione there at the top of the blue line, ready to stop that puck, but the stealth are fighting to get it past it. Then Fuel do a great job by keeping it in and sending it back deep into the stealth zone. Stealth take it around the back side of the net, try and double back, but it looks like the Fuel has taken it over. It is Whitesell that took it back, tried to get it over to Seaman. Seaman tried to get it in their shot off Whitesell again. Great job with that puck handling, getting it away from the stick of the Stealth. Stealth played up against the boards, and Ryan Fleming is able to keep it in, but the Stealth are going to take over there. Takeaway by Fleming as he sends it back over to Falcione. Falcione has the puck. He sends it across ice to Fleming. It ricochets off Fleming's skate, and Seaman is able to pick it up. He's driving down the ice, gets a pass across ice to Whitesell. Whitesell fires one at the net, and it ricochets off the top of the stick of the goalie. Stealth have it again. They get it cleared out to center ice, and they're fighting for it, chasing it down the way. Mcnary now in on defense. Mcnary fighting for it along the side, along with Farb trying to get to it. They get tangled up along the edge. Seaman again up against the boards. Mcnary has the puck. Mcnary has the puck, tries to send it down the ice, but the Stealth take possession of it. Stealth overskate that puck. That puck just kind of sat there for a few minutes. McNary's going to come up with it, passes it over to Beaupre. Beaupre gets it into the stealth zone where it's picked up by Owen Seaman. Seaman's going to take a drive, takes a shot on goal, and a great rebound shot by number 98, Matthew Beaupre for the goal. And at 11 minutes, 6 seconds left in that first period, the Fuel lead the Stealth with a score of 1-0. All right, in for the faceoff is Beaupre with Hublar down below. Up top is Kleinke. On defense is Finn Smith and Charlie Mcnary. Beaupre wins that faceoff, gets it out to the far side corner there, away from the Stealth, and Kleinke has that puck. He's trying to get it across the way, waits for Beaupre to get back on sides, and Hublar takes it over in the near side corner. Hublar has it over in the near side. Finn Smith up top there to protect it. Stealth again, try to clear. Finn Smith fires one at the net, and it gets deflected wide left. Fuel taken around the side, looking to get a pass over to Kleinke. Kleinke sends it to the near side corner where Beaupre chases it down. Beaupre got caught up along the corner, so the Stealth are going to take that over. McNary there ready to stop it, but it's a bouncing puck. McNary flings it across ice, and so it goes back into the Stealth zone. Finn Smith again trying to fight for it. Great job by Finn Smith to knock it back in and keep it in play. Finn Smith again pinned up against the boards. McNary tries to send it in deep, and the Stealth are able to clear it out to center ice. McNary again with the puck here at center, gets it over to Kleinke. Kleinke tangled up against the boards there in the corner. The Stealth get it cleared out of the way. Kleinke back on sides, so Finn Smith takes it in to the far left. He goes in, backhand shovel pass over to Kirzner. Kirzner tries to get it tapped in, but not able to get the right angle on it. Kirzner in again now, trying to get to it. He's going to take it around, tries another centering pass, and it gets poked out of the way by the goalie. Poole there at the top of the blue line sends it down to Hublar. Hublar's going to chase it down. Shovel pass. Oh, looked like he was going to try a shovel pass around the side. Tries to get it through traffic there in front to AJ Smith, but not able to make it. They're pinned up against the boards as Sarah Greener. Oh, the puck goes right past Greener on that. So she's racing down along with Poole. Poole's going to pick it up. He's going to spin around, look and see where he's got. He's going to send it around the far side boards over to Seaman. Seaman back on the ice now. Flings it up to center. Gets it up to Kirzner. Kirzner's going to drive it down the ice. Tries to get a shot off. It's deflected off of the stick of the goalie. Sarah Greener tries to get up and take a shot, and she gets the puck poked out from her. Owen Seaman, great hustle, rushing up there to try and get to it as the Stealth are trying to get it back into play. Seaman sends it back up against the boards, gets it over to AJ Smith. AJ Smith driving in, looking to get a shot, gets the shot off, and it's a glove save by the Stealth goalie. 8 minutes, 39 seconds left to go here in this first period. The Fuel take an early lead with a score of 1-0. In for the face-off here, we've got Farb with Kleinke and Whitesell now left, right. On defense, we've got Fleming and Falcione now. Farb tries to fight for that face-off as it's pinned up against the board. The Stealth are trying to grab it. Falcione steps up using his skate to kind of kick it back into play. Whitesell takes a shot on goal, and it is wide of the net. Fleming steps up to send it back into play, gets it over to Farb. Farb tries to get a cornering shot at it, passes it over to Whitesell. Whitesell trying to get his stick down far enough on the puck, but the Stealth players were just doing everything they could to lift it up. Falcione sends it across ice to the near side corner where the Stealth are going to try and get it cleared. Fleming tries to step up, but Farb gets in there before him. Farb gets tripped up, and his Fuel are going to be going on a power play here in just a moment. All right. 7 minutes, 53 seconds left to go here in this first period. The Stealth are going to go on a 2-minute, or just drew a penalty, or got a penalty. So for 2 minutes for tripping. So that means the Fuel are going to be on a power play here for the next 2 minutes. Fuel are currently leading the Stealth with a score of 1-0. All right, Beaupre in for the face-off. Beaupre scored that early goal here. They're working to try and get that penalty up on the clock. We got Beaupre in there along with AJ Smith, Ty Hublar, and it is Finn Smith and McNary in on defense right now. Working to try and get it going. All right. They are trying to get it taken care of. No luck. And they end up putting 20 minutes onto the clock instead of 2 minutes on that. So if anyone can remember what the time was that I said that penalty happened, please let me know. If not, we've just extended this game by an additional 8 minutes. which isn't really going to be the case. So thank you for hanging in there with us. We've got some technical difficulties going on right now. The Fuel are getting ready to start a power play here for the next 2 minutes as Dayton just got thrown to the sin bin for a 2-minute penalty for tripping. All right, 7:53, that's what they were at on that. So now they're going to work on a 2-minute, and I think they're just going to have to do it by hand at this point. Beaupre in now for the face-off. Gets it over to A.J. Smith. A.J. Smith backs it off to Finn Smith. Finn Smith driving into the left side. Centering pass up to in front of the net. It goes around the back end. It comes around the far side. McNary tries to send it back in. He does. He gets it over to A.J. A.J. sends it along the back side of the boards. Gets it over to Hublar. Hublar has it again. Backwards pass over to Finn Smith. Finn tries to send it towards the net, but it is too wide on that one. The Stealth are going to go ahead and they send it deep into the Fuel zone where we are going to get icing, which everybody knows what happens now. Say it with me. It's going to come all the way back. Kirzner now in for the face-off. Kirzner in for the face-off, along with Seaman and Farb. Seaman has the puck, tries a forward pass up to Farb. Farb not able to get a shot, so he backward passes back to Seaman. Stealth are able to pick that up. Poole fighting for it up against the boards, tries to get it in deep, and the Stealth are going to clear it out to center ice where Greener's going to pick it up. Sarah Greener on defense right now, sends it over to Poole. Poole has that puck. Poole gets it over to Kirzner. Kirzner's able to get to it. He goes in, drives in, but gets pushed out wide left, so he's not able to get a shot on goal. He's got Poole right there on the top of the blue line. Poole able to keep it in and send it around the backside of the net where it's chased down by Owen Seaman. Seaman picks it up. Gets in a scrum right there against the board. Sarah Greener has the puck. She's going in, tries to get a shot off. Flings it towards the center of the net where Owen Seaman has it. It gets picked up by Farb. Farb throws it at the net. Not able to get through traffic. Kirzner again sends it in. Fighting for it up against the sideboards there. Again, another great job by the Fuel with a lot of pressure on that goalie, but the Stealth are going to take it away. Poole intercepts it, sends it over to Greener. Greener's got it. It's going to forward pass it over to Seaman. Seaman not able to grab that puck in time, but is able to get it away from the Stealth player. Send it across ice to Charlie Farb. Farb going in for the shot. Takes the shot on goal, and it is a save by the Dayton goalie. Great shift by that Fuel line. Really great shift. Some really good pressure on that goalie. Lots of good successes there with those rebounds. All right, Whitesell now in for the face-off with Kleinke and A.J. Smith. We've got Fleming and Falcione now in on defense. Fuel win the face-off. Gets it over to Falcione. Falcione sends it in. Tries to get it up to Whitesell. Whitesell not able to get his shot through traffic. Puck comes out into center ice where Fleming gets it. Backhand passes it over to Whitesell. Whitesell not able to keep possession of the puck as the Stealth are going to go in. They get a shot off on goal, and it's a snatch out of midair by Dalton Giddings. All right. Sorry, got to make a quick adjustment here, guys. My apologies. Okay, there we go. Face-off coming here now to the right. Giddings in for the face-off is Whitesell. Whitesell gets that face-off, sends it back to Fleming. Fleming's going to send it around the far side boards. Gets it over to A.J. Smith. A.J. Smith is able to get it cleared. They're running down, they're racing down, but we're going to have icing now on the Fuel, which everybody knows what that means. It's going to come all the way back. Is anybody else having issues with the sound going on right now? Please let me know if you're having issues with the sound by making a comment. Although I'm not exactly sure if you are having issues with the sound that you can even hear me with the sound. Here we go. Farb wins that Beaupre wins that face off. Tries to get it over to Farb. Farb not able to keep onto it. We're back at even strength. Full strength now. Farb is going to send it up into center ice where Hublar tracks it down. It gets center. It Pass across the ice by the Stealth. Stealth are going to make a drive for it, but he's covered up by 3 Fuel players. Charlie Farb, great play, getting it back out to Beaupre. Beaupre sends it through the legs of the Stealth, but the Stealth have got to get back on sides before they can get it back into the Fuel zone. Farb tries to knock it down. Finn Smith not able to get to it, so McNary's going to head over that way and grab it. Gets caught up with the Stealth player as the shot on goal. It's a deflection by Giddings as it comes back out here to the near side corner. Stealth are going to try and send it out again. Finn Smith has it, sends it up the boards, and it goes back to center ice over the stick of the Stealth player. Stealth shovel pass backwards. Finn Smith is going to take it in along the left-hand side. He goes in, crosses that blue line. He goes in for a shot on goal, and it says, oh, I thought he would caught that one. No, he didn't. It was deflected off his glove, and so the puck goes along the far side, and it is Owen Seaman now has it, pokes it back over to McNary. McNary throws it towards the front of the net, and Ty Hublar chasing it down, gets it over to Kirzner. Kirzner trying to get it over to Kleinke. Kleinke, them fighting for it right on the side of the net, and the puck comes out loose, and the puck comes out to center ice as it's going to come all the way down. Owen Seaman chases it, spins it around, gets it through the legs of this Stealth player, and is now driving down the ice. Gets it to center ice. Kirzner is going to pick it up. Kirzner loses possession of it, and the Stealth grab it and get it back out to center. Sarah Green are going to try and stop him. Not able to do that. Poole now in on defense to try and stop him. Whoa! Shot on goal. Leaves Dalton Giddings flat on his back, but he gets up right away. Fuel are able to get it cleared. Sends it over to Owen Seaman. Seaman gets it over to the far side. Backhand pass over to Kleinke. Kleinke not able to pick it up, and the Stealth are going to grab it again. Gets it over to the far side. Seaman has it. Tries to pass it to Kirzner. Kirzner not able to keep a hand on it, and it's going to come back down here, so we're going to have icing. Wow. 3 minutes, 3 seconds left to go here in this first period. The Fuel are leading with the score of 1-0. We have icing on the Stealth, so that means we're going to go all the way back down. In for the faceoff now is Farb with Fleming and Falcione down on defense. We've got AJ and Whitesell now left and right. Fuel win that faceoff, gets it back to Falcione. Falcione sends it in deep into the far side corner. The Fuel are fighting for it up against the edge, and the puck comes loose, pops out to center ice, and here come the Stealth. The Stealth are going to take a shot, gets a shot on goal, and it's a deflection by Dalton Giddings. Falcione tries to get it cleared. It comes back out again along the side. Stealth are going to pick it up, try and get a wraparound shot. Farb in there as well to try and get it out of the place. Stealth doing everything they can. It comes out to the left side corner. Centering pass by the Stealth is taken away by Ryan Fleming. Fleming is able to pop it out to center, gets it over to Whitesell. Whitesell skates it back, gets it back over there to the blue lines, over to AJ Smith. Smith pops it up to Farb. Farb gets it, not able to get it over there, so it goes to Whitesell. Whitesell sends it back over to AJ Smith. Smith sends it back deep into the corner where they're going to scrum for it. McNary not able to keep his stick down on the ice, so that means Finn Smith has got to try and get to it. Finn misses that pass on it, and McNary is able to come up after it. Finn Smith going after it on this side. The Stealth are going to grab it. They're going to try and get another shot on. Not able to make it past the skate of Finn Smith, and it is Kaleb Whitesell who is heading down the ice now. Takes it across the blue line, goes in, psychs him out. Great shot on goal, deflected by the goalie, and it comes out along the edge. Farb takes a hard hit in the far side corner. That puck pops up. Kaleb Whitesell backhand passes over to Finn Smith. Smith tries to get it out, but it's going to be caught up here on this side. The Stealth are trying to go in again. The Fuel are really playing aggressive here as that puck goes back out to center ice. We've got 1 minute left to go here in this first period. Beaupre has it, back pass over to Finn Smith. Finn Smith fighting for it hard up against the boards, gets it back over to Beaupre. Beaupre sends it cross ice to Hublar. Hublar chases it down in the far side corner. He gets possession of that puck back again, tries to get it centering pass up to Beaupre. Beaupre not able to get to it as the puck doesn't make it through traffic. McNary up from the top of the blue line, sends it towards the front of the net as it goes towards the near side corner. Ty Hublar sends it to center, not able to get it over to Kleinke. Kleinke not able to get his stick down on the ice. Kleinke steps up though and gets that puck out of the way, but the Stealth are going to have a breakaway here. They're going after it, going in for a shot. A great save by Dalton Giddings as the Fuel get that rebound, and it is Mcnary, but McNary gets the puck taken away from him. Finn Smith is able to knock it back out to center ice. Stealth not able to keep possession of it as Matthew Beaupre goes in, takes the shot on goal, and it's just wide left of the net. The Stealth are going to grab it there on the edge. We got 2 seconds left to go here in this first period, and that is it for this first period. Woo! Wow, what a great first period. If the rest of the game is going to be anything like this, you guys are in for a real treat today. This was probably the best period that this team has ever played. The passing was on point. They were talking to each other. This was a fantastic period for these kids. Tomorrow, join us while we are playing 2 home games starting at 10:30 tomorrow at the Carmel Ice Arena against the Columbus Flames. So we will be playing them 2 games starting at 10:30 and the second game at 1:30. So it's a matchup between those two, which we've seen before. I believe that it is evenly split right now in terms of win-losses against that team. So we're getting ready here for the start of this second period here. Kirzner is going to be in for the face-off with Whitesell down below. Up top is Owen Seaman, Poole, and Greener in on defense. Fuel get that face-off, gets it over to Sarah Greener. Sarah Greener sends it forward to Owen Seaman. It pops back out to center ice. Greener tries to get it back over to Owen Seaman, gets it over to Kaleb Whitesell, but the Fuel got to get back on sides. Puck comes out to the side. Poole banks it up against the boards, tries to get it over to Kirzner. It goes deep into the Fuel Stealth zone. Great shot on goal by Owen Seaman from that corner, and it is just wide. Centering pass right in front of the net by Whitesell, not able to get a stick down to get a shot off on goal. Fuel are able to poke that pass out of the way as Greener's hopping up there to give him a hand. Owen Seaman chasing it down. Now Whitesell over on the edge as well. Shot on goal, and it is deflected by their Stealth as who is that coming around? That is Kirzner now with the puck, making a drive. He gets pushed out far right. He goes in, centering pass in front of Whitesell. No penalty coming up against the Stealth as the Stealth are going to steal it. Poole is going up there. Get up there, Poole. He's able to not get a shot off on goal as it comes around the backside. It is Greener. Greener has it. Greener sends it up against the board to get it over to Charlie Farb. Farb not able to keep possession of the puck as it pops back out to center ice. Fuel are doing everything they can to get it. There is something going on this ice right now because everybody is falling. And the Stealth are going to take their second penalty of this game right now. The Fuel are going to go on a second power play. 2-minute penalty now for tripping on the Stealth. Fuel are going on a power play here now. Face-off coming just to the right of the Stealth goal. Farb is going to be in for the face-off. AJ Smith down below. Up top, it is Hublar. It's Hublar up top. We got Falcione and Fleming in on defense. Farb gets that face-off. It kicks back over to Fleming. Fleming fires from the blue line, not able to make it through traffic. Hubler, heck of a shot, and it gets deflected by the stick of the goalie. Puck comes over to the far side boards. Fleming loses possession of it, but quickly able to keep it in. Farb works that puck around the side, gets it over to AJ Smith. AJ had an open net, and it deflects right off the pads of the goalie. Falcione sends it over to Fleming. Fleming not able to get it in. They're fighting for it along the far side boards as it is Farb. Farb sends it around to the corner. We've got 1:26 left to go here of this power play, and it is being chased down here by AJ Smith. Smith sends it up the line here to Falcione. Falcione sends it over to the way to Fleming. Fleming fires from the blue line, and it goes in! 10 minutes, 34 seconds left to go in this second period, and a great passing play by the Fuel. Gets it over to Fleming. Fleming fires from just in front of the top of the blue line and puts it in the net. That power goal was fantastic. Well done by the Fuel. That puts us back at even strength now. Fuel currently lead with a score of 2-0. Beaupre in now for the faceoff. Kleinke down below. Up top is Owen Seaman. On defense, we are going to have Finn Smith and Charlie Mcnary. Here we go. Maybe. I don't know what we're waiting on. We're waiting on them to figure out how to score this game. However, the people that are on the clock are not very... I think it's a new system. I don't know. Fuel end up recovering that face-off. It is chased down by Henry Kleinke. Kleinke sends it in deep to the Dayton zone. As it comes around the side, it is Beaupre on positioning himself up front. Beaupre gets a pass from Seaman. Not able to get it past the pad of the goalie as the Stealth are going to fly down the way. It is Finn Smith now up in front of goal to give Giddings a hand. They send it back towards the net. It hits off of the post, and Finn Smith is going to try and get it out. Oh, no penalty there. As it comes out, Kleinke hits it up against the pads of the Stealth, and we're going to have offsides by the Stealth. We're back at full strength here now after that goal, fantastic goal there from the top of the blue line by Fleming. 9 minutes, 59 seconds left to go here in this game. The Fuel lead with a score of 2-0, regardless of what the scoreboard says. The scoreboard says 4-0. All right, and it is a penalty that came up against the Stealth, so the Fuel are going to be on this power play again. Fuel win that faceoff, gets it over from Greener to AJ Smith. Smith not able to keep possession of the puck as it comes along the edge here. Sarah Greener fighting for it up against the boards. She's able to send it down deep to Kirzner. Kirzner fighting for it up in the near side corner. Wraps around, tries to get a shot off. Not able to do that as the Stealth pick it up and they're looking to drive it out. But AJ Smith steps up there to try and get to it. Poole sends it across way to Greener. Greener gets it, is going to send it forward over to Whitesell. Whitesell not able to get it to Kirzner, and Kirzner not able to keep it. Poole going after it there. Poole on it, hits the stick of the player as he takes a shot and is able to deflect it out of play. It comes down to the near side here. It's AJ Smith. Smith has it driving down the ice. He's got Whitesell up top and Kirzner down below. AJ Smith drop passes it back to Whitesell. Whitesell takes a shot on goal. It is stopped by the goalie, dropped by the goalie, and then the goalie dropped on the puck. So, 1 minute left to go here in this power play for the Fuel with 8 minutes and 59 seconds left to go here in this second period. The Fuel are currently leading the Stealth with a score of 2-0. Charlie Farb in now for the faceoff with Hublar down below and Beaupre in as well. We've got Falcione and Fleming now in on that. All right, there you go. Pass over the side there from Farb to Hublar. Hublar fires at the net. It's just wide as it comes around the edge there. Fleming kicks it over to the side, tries to get possession. Farb's going to try and give him a hand, but Fleming's able to get it on his own. Beaupre chases it down, tries to get it over to Hublar. Hublar has it. He's going to try and get it centered up, trying to get it passed over the side. He hands it over to Farb. Farb passes it back to Hublar. Hublar working to try and get to it. Hublar tosses it towards the net, but it's taken over by the Stealth. Stealth driving down the ice on that. Stealth get tripped up on that as Fleming tries to send it in, but he gets laid out hard there. And another penalty coming up against the Stealth. Wow. So that is 2 players. It's 3-on-5 right now for the Fuel, in favor of the Fuel, as the original penalty still has 16 seconds left to go on that. So this Fuel will have 16 seconds left of 3-on-5 play before they are able to go. I have no idea what's going on right now. They're trying to figure out what's happening, I think. All right, it is going to be in for this 16 seconds. It is Whitesell in for the faceoff. AJ down below. Up top, Owen Seaman. It is Finn Smith and Mcnary in on defense. And here we go. right. Whitesell calling it out, how he wants it to play out. Whitesell gets it over to Smith. Smith tries to send it in. Gets it over to Finn Smith. Finn Smith has it. He's going to drive it in down the ice. Gets it across the blue line. Taking it across the board. 6 seconds left to go on 3-on-5. Finn Smith has it. Flings it towards the front of the net. Owen Seaman tries to get that rebound, and it just bounces off the side. Now we're at 4-on-5 right now as the Stealth make a drive down the ice, gets in front of there, centering pass, not able to make a connection as Seaman picks it up along the far side boards. He's got it. He's going to take it around the edge there, gets it over to to White's, darn it, McNary. McNary hands it over to AJ Smith. Smith taking a drive into the net, gets it over, backhand shots to the net, not able to get through traffic. McNary has it, tries to fire, and it gets caught. McNary swings it back in as it hits up against the boards, and it pops back out to center ice. Finn Smith fighting down number 41, gets him pushed out of position, so he's not able to get a decent shot on goal. Change of line for the Stealth, and a quick move up. Not exactly sure what's going on. I don't think they allowed that goal for them as they ran into the goalie, or something happened on that one. All I know is that the Dayton parents are not very happy right now, and they're very loud. So no goal on the Stealth for that one. 39 seconds left to go there in this penalty for them. So the Fuel are still on a power play. In for the faceoff, it is going to be Beaupre with Farb down below. Kleinke as well. Greener and Poole in on defense. Beaupre not able to get that faceoff, but the Stealth player gets tripped up and the puck is going to come out. It's a race to get to it. Charlie Farb gets to it. No icing called on it. He hits the wall, as does Beaupre. They both hit it hard. 24 seconds left to go here in the power play, and the Stealth fling it up high into the air. Poole is chasing it down as it goes along the way. We're gonna have icing on the Stealth, which you know what that means. It's gonna come all the way back. All right, here we go now. In for the faceoff is Kirzner with Hublar and Whitesell in on offense. We've got Greener and Poole still in on defense. 15 seconds left to go here in the power play for the Fuel. Kirzner gets that faceoff, wins it, gets it over to Greener. Greener fires at the net, not able to get to it as they get the goalie out of position. Greener has it, flings it back towards the front of the net, and we've got a goalie down. No goal on that. Even though it went into the net, the goalie is down. We're going to take a minute here now to step out of the way as the goalie is down right now. Thank you for joining us. We have 6 minutes, 19 seconds left to go here in this second period. The Fuel are currently leading with a score of 2-0. Some really aggressive hockey going on right now on this ice, and it takes the goalie for the Stealth down, and he went down hard. I don't know exactly what happened. I didn't see him collide with anyone, but it's so hard to tell on that one. So way to go, goalie, for getting back up. Good job, goalie. We still have 5 seconds left to go here in this power play for the Fuel, so it is going to be Kirzner in again for the faceoff with Hublar and Whitesell in as well. Here we go with Poole and Greener now in again on defense as we get going here. Waiting for the coach to return to the bench for the Stealth, and now we are ready to go. Here we go. Kirzner in for the faceoff. He gets that faceoff, gets it over quick to Hublar. Hublar not able to get that shot off, and we're going to have a penalty come up against Hublar for tripping. Even though that was iffy. That's all right. Hublar is going to go into the box for 2 minutes now. It is what it is. So it is now the Stealth's turn to go on to a power play, and the Fuel are on the penalty kill. All right, Kirzner in for the faceoff. Poole, Greener still in on defense with Whitesell down below. Here we go. Dayton did not have enough players on the ice, so they are holding off on that for a second. All right, here we go. There's number 10 Bennett on the stealth for you, if you're watching, Sharon. All right, here goes Kirzner. Kirzner in for the faceoff, wins it, gets it back to Poole. Poole has it, tries to tap it over to Whitesell. Whitesell gets it across the line, takes it in down the ice, tries to get a shot off, but the Stealth step up and make that not happen. The Stealth are making a drive down for it. Poole steps up in front of him, is now chasing down that puck. Great play by Poole to send it around the backside of the boards there. He gets caught up against the boards as it gets over to Whitesell. Whitesell has that puck now. He's skating down the way. Sends it over to Kirzner. Kirzner tries to get to it in time as it's going to come around the near side corner. And number 10 from the Stealth are going to pick it up. Kirzner trying to grab it as well in that corner. Whitesell not able to keep his stick down as Greener has it, flings it towards the net, and it ricochets off of the mask of the goalie. It comes back around to Whitesell. Whitesell back to Sarah Greener. Greener again! Fires it, and it bounces up in the air and almost goes right into the net. Greener again tries to fire it. That is 4 shots in a row by Sarah Greener. Whitesell gets it. Greener now has it. She has it. She sends it towards the front of the net over to Kirzner. Kirzner not able to keep a hold of it as it pops out. Quick shot by Whitesell and a great save by the goalie. They were able to kill a minute 12 off of that power play. By just keeping it into the Stealth zone on that one. So great penalty kill so far by the Fuel. Beaupre in now for the faceoff with AJ Smith down below, Falcione and Fleming in on the defense. Here we go. Beaupre not able to win that faceoff, so the Stealth are going to take it away. They've got it. They get it past the blue line there at center. Fleming able to knock that puck out of play, and Falcione is going to chase it down around the backside of the net. He flings it back over to the side to Beaupre. Beaupre steps up and gets it knocked out of that zone there with his skate. He gets it back over to the edge. No offsides. Oh, was that offsides? I thought it was offsides. It was icing. So we're going to go all the way back. 24 seconds left to go here in this penalty kill for the Fuel. Beaupre in again for the faceoff. Beaupre has, what does he have up top there? Beaupre has AJ Smith up top. Beaupre sends it back to Falcione. Falcione fires it towards the net, not able to get it through traffic. Beaupre now has it, tries to fire it at the net, not able to get to it. Falcione sends it across the boards over to the edge there where AJ Smith is going to pick it up. 8 seconds left to go here of this penalty kill for the Fuel, and the puck is going to come loose and come all the way out, and that's going to be just enough time to get Hublar back out on the ice. AJ Smith takes it around the back. Beaupre takes it around the backside of the net, gets it over to AJ Smith. AJ Smith tries to get it cleared, not able to, but he sends it over to Falcione. Falcione fires it down to the Stealth zone, and we're going to have icing with 3 minutes, 56 seconds left to go here in this second period. So we're going to go all the way back. All right, in for the face-off now. It is Farb with Seaman up top and Kleinke down below. It is Finn Smith and McNary in on defense. Farb gets that face-off, but as it pops it far out of the way there. Great deflection by Giddings as it comes around the edge there. It is Finn Smith again. Backhand passes it to the top of the blue line, but the Stealth keep it in play. The Stealth send it towards the front of the net. Over by Giddings. Giddings gets out of position. He's down now. He's not able to be on his skates right now. He finally gets up, but great defense by the Fuel and able to get it out of there. Shot on goal by the Stealth, and a great save by Dalton Giddings. Change of line here for the Fuel. We've got Hublar coming in along with Whitesell and Kirzner. Fleming and Falcione still in on defense. Finn Smith and McNary still in on defense. Kirzner is going to take that face off. He gets it back over to McNary. McNary takes the puck around the backside of the net, sends it up against the boards, tries to get it over to Ty Hublar. The Stealth pop up there and take it away. As they try and get something moved towards the front of the net, McNary steps up and is able to get it popped out of the zone. We're going to have offsides by the Stealth. 3 minutes, 6 seconds left to go here in this second period. The Fuel lead the Stealth with a score of 2-0. Kirzner in again for the faceoff. Whitesell down below. Up top is Hublar. Finn Smith and McNary in on defense. Kirzner wins that faceoff, gets it back to McNary. McNary's going to send it up the boards, and it's going to be icing for the Fuel, which means it's going to come all the way back. There's some great coaching from the parents going on here right now. All right, Kirzner wins that faceoff, gets it back to McNary. McNary sends it along the boards over to Hublar. Hublar not able to catch up to it. The Stealth send one towards the net, but it's picked up by McNary. McNary again sends it back out to this ice. Ty Hublar chasing it down. He's trying to race to it, but we're going to have icing again on the Fuel, so it's going to come all the way back. All right, looks like we got a change in defense here now on the Fuel. Poole and Greener in on defense. We got both lines changing up, so it's Beaupre in for the faceoff now. AJ Smith down below, along with, who is that? It is Owen Seaman. Greener has the puck. She sends it up the boards over to Smith. Smith gets it over to Beaupre. Beaupre sends it to Seaman. Seaman fires at the net, and it's a drop and cover by the goalie. 2 minutes, 22 seconds left to go here. Score is 2-0 in the second period. Beaupre in again for the face-off with Seaman down below now and AJ Smith still. Poole and Greener in on defense. Beaupre not able to win that face-off as it comes over to the stick of the Stealth. Owen Seaman chasing it down. Poole backing him up along with Sarah Greener as well. Seaman passes it over to Poole. Poole backs it up and sends it over to Beaupre off of the boards. Beaupre sends it across ice over to Seaman. Seaman's going to chase it down. He gets to it, sends it towards the net. It ricochets off the back of the post. Beaupre again sends it to the front of the net. AJ Smith not able to get his stick down in time as Greener has it. She flips it over to Owen Seaman. Seaman is caught up against the boards. Centers it up to AJ Smith. Smith not able to reach out far enough to get that puck back out. Poole's going to come up here and get to it. He sends it up against the boards as well as it goes around to AJ Smith. Smith has that puck now pinned up against this side. It goes right up against that post there, and the goalie drops and covers. 1:34 left to go here in this second period. Guys, if you're watching, this is a great game. This is probably one of the best games this team has played all year. This is a good one. I'm glad you guys are joining us. Farb in now for the faceoff. Kleinke and Whitesell now in left-right. Falcione and Fleming in on defense. Stealth win that faceoff. They try and get it past cross ice. Fleming tries to get it centered across the way, and the Stealth try and pick it back up. Farb reaches back to try and grab it as it comes across the blue line, and the Stealth are going to make a drive towards the net. Falcione able to get him pushed out to the side, and a great deflection by Giddings as it comes along the far side corner. It is Fleming fighting forward Falcione fighting forward along the edge, and Fleming's going to take it around the backside. Gets caught up in traffic, takes a hit to the wall as it comes up against right in front of Giddings. They are fighting for it. It's a huge scrum right there. No one knows what's going on, and everyone is down, and the Stealth come up with the puck. Stealth are going to center it up. Not able to get position now as Kleinke's able to knock it out of the way and get it over to Charlie Farb. Farb has it, skates to the outside here, gets to the edge, tries to send it in deep as it goes around the backside of the net. 32 seconds left to go here in this second period. Whitesell has it up against the corner. He sends it along the boards to the near side corner. Charlie Farb stepping up to get to it. Falcione here on the near side sends it to center. Farb able to grab it here at the side. Farb gets it over to Falcione. Falcione back from Kleinke. As the puck goes racing down, it is Fleming who goes after it. He plays it up against the boards as it comes along the edge. It gets pops back into the fuel zone, and that draws the Stealth offsides. 4 seconds left to go here in this period. Face-off coming to center. I'm sorry, face-off coming just down to center here to the left. It is Farb for the face-off with Kleinke in as well. Farb gets that face-off, sends it down to center ice, and that's going to take us to the end of this second period. Just want to take a minute and say thank you to every one of you who have been joining us weekly and watching these games. These kids love that you are watching. They love the fact that they read your comments after I read the comments to them at the end of the games. They love the support that you're showing them, even though you can't be in the rink with us. We got some great hockey dads back here who are showing off right now. So if you know any of these goofballs, give them a holler as well. But thank you for joining us tomorrow. Join us live here again on my Facebook profile, where we are taking on the Columbus Flames with 2 games starting at 10:30 and then again at 1:30. So we're getting ready to start here this third period here of this second game. The Fuel are currently leading with the score of 2-0. First game, if you watched it, the Fuel took an early lead, and the Stealth were doing nothing but just playing catch-up for the rest of that game. It was back and forth, but the Fuel ended up coming up ahead with a go-ahead goal by Finn Smith and a empty net goal by Owen Seaman to put it up to the final score of 5-3. So we're going to head back now to the ice as the third period is getting underway here at the Chiller here in Springfield, Ohio. All right, we've got that line of Seaman, Hublar, and Kirzner in on offense to start. Finn Smith and McNary in on defense to continue that fight. Kirzner now in for the face-off. Here we go. Beginning of the third period. Kirzner wins that face-off, gets it back over to McNary. McNary over to Hublar along the far side. He has a drop pass back, and it doesn't make it to its intended target as the Stealth are going to break away. It's Finn Smith in there. Finn Smith falls to try and stop it, and the puck is stuck underneath the pad of Giddings. The Fuel are able to get it cleared out. Stealth try and get one fired out. McNary's able to take that puck, steal it away, and goes after the net. Drop pass back to Owen Seaman. Seaman not able to do it, but Kirzner is right there to help. Kirzner takes a hit around the backside of the net. He's down, but he's getting right back up. Finn Smith plays it up against the boards to send it around the backside of the net as it goes shot fired on goal from Kirzner, not able to make it through traffic, and the puck pops back out to center ice. Finn Smith is going to send it in deep into the Stealth zone, but we are going to be offsides. I am so glad that you guys are able to watch no matter where you are. Last year, I was telling our players that we had people watching from all over the world. We had people from Italy. We had people from Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur. We had Germany, Italy, the whole 9 yards, Canada. It was fantastic. All right, Beaupre gets that face-off. Stealth have it, gets it back over to the center ice to Poole. Poole sends it across the way over to Whitesell. Whitesell sends it across ice back over to Greener. Greener sends it up the way to AJ Smith. Smith is caught up against the boards, tries to tap it back over to Greener. He does. He sends it up to Greener, but Greener's not able to keep up there. Poole's going to chase it down, is going to look to see where he can send it at this point. He's going to send it across the ice where it's going to be picked up by Whitesell. Whitesell tries to shovel pass it back, but the Fuel are able to fight for it and keep it into play. Beaupre now has it. He's making a drive towards the net. Fires one towards the goal, and it is deflected by the pad of the goalie. The Stealth pop it back up out to center ice. Poole's going to recover it here. Poole has to wait for everyone to get back on sides. He sends it over to AJ Smith. Smith not able to keep his stick on that puck, and the Stealth are going to take it away at center. Stealth make it across the blue line as they come around the side. Poole, nice defensive play by Poole to poke it out of the way and get it up the way to AJ Smith. AJ Smith takes a very hard fall with a shoulder-to-shoulder check, and it is Beaupre fires it towards the goal, and it's a drop-in cover by the goalie. However, the Fuel are going to go on a power play now, as the Stealth are going to go on a 2-minute penalty for interference, or for a check on that one. So Kirzner in for the face-off. Kleinke and Seaman now in on offense, with Greener and Poole still in on that defensive line. Kirzner's doing very well today with winning those face-offs. He wins it. He gets it back to this side, but Greener and Poole can't get to it in time. Greener has it. She shovel passes it back over to the side. Owen Seaman picks it up, gets it across the blue line. He's driving down the ice, gets to the left-hand side, fires it at the net, and it's just wide. Kirzner fires it towards the net as well, and it's wide in front. Greener tries to chase it down. She does. She gets it right before the blue line, passes it across the ice to Poole. Poole has it. He flings it towards the net, and it doesn't. It is wide left. Kirzner wraparound pass on it. No one there in front to pick it up as that puck pops out to center ice. Poole is chasing it down. He's going hard for it. Not able to get up to it in time, but great save by Dalton Giddings as Greener tries to get it sent out. The Stealth are not letting it go as it comes around the edge. They're fighting for it here up against the boards, Greener and Seaman. Kirzner on the back up here as it pops out to center ice. Poole is there to pick it up. Poole has it. He sends it up front to Kleinke. Kleinke spins around, tries to get it passed back. Got to get everybody back on sides. Greener has it. She flings it into the zone there as it stays in there, as it deflects off of the skate of one of their own players there. The Stealth are trying to get it cleared. Poole keeps it in there on the top of the blue line, plays it up against the boards, and is playing a game of ping pong with it. He's got it. He's going to go in for it. Poole's making a drive for it. He goes in. He takes a shot. Oh, it gets deflected. Sorry, that's my kid, so I'm a little bit more biased on that one, but the Fuel are able to go in with a goal by Greener on that one. Kleinke, Poole, Seaman, Kirzner in on that one. Who scored? Sarah Greener with the goal on that one, putting the Fuel up 3-0 on that power play. Farb in now for the face-off. Gets it back over to AJ Smith. Smith wraps it around the far side. She gets it across that blue line, gets tripped up as Farb's going to make a drive towards the net. Farb backhand shots, and he puts it in! With 9 minutes, 4 seconds left to go. That is 2 goals by the Fuel in less than 10 seconds. Well done, Fuel. Well done. Matt, I know you just joined in and watching, but you got to back up by at least 15 seconds on this, 15 to 20 seconds. Sarah had a great goal. Farb in now for the face-off. AJ up top, Hublar down below, Fleming and Falcione in on defense. Farb goes in, wins that face-off, kicks it back to Falcione. Falcione's got to take it around the backside of the net. Sends it up ice to Fleming. Fleming gets it out, at least is able to get it to clear the zone. They fight for it along the boards. Stealth were trying to wait for everybody to get back on sides. They fling it up high into the air to buy him a little more time. Farb is able to chase it down, gets it over to the side to AJ Smith. Smith is going to have it. He's got Hublar ready to go here on the left side. He sends it over to Hublar. Hublar goes in and gets poked out of the way. People are flying all over the place. Great job by Fleming. Oh, Fleming tries to take a shot, not able to make contact with the puck as the Stealth have it in the far side, near side corner. They're going to skate it around the back side of the net, but not if the Fuel have anything to say about it. Puck is loose and Fleming sends it back into the corner. Hublar chasing after it along with AJ Smith. AJ Smith being very aggressive there in that corner as the Stealth try and get it out of the zone. McNary doing what he can to keep it in as it comes back out to center ice. It is McNary chasing it down, but we're going to have offsides by the Stealth. Woo! 7 minutes, 54 seconds left to go here in this game. The Fuel are leading with a score of 4-0. Beaupre in now for that face-off. Kleinke down below. Whitesell up top. McNary and Finn Smith now on the defense. Beaupre gets that face-off, tries to kick it back over to McNary. McNary loses a glove, but is able to get it back up to Beaupre. Beaupre has it, kicks it over to the side to Whitesell. Whitesell drives to the net, takes a shot on goal, and it's a deflection. Great deflection by that goalie as it goes high over the net. Stealth are going to recover it around the backside, take it along the far corner. As that puck comes up, McNary kicks it back in deep into the Stealth zone. Fuel centered around the near side boards. Smith again sends it back behind the net. It is picked up by Beaupre. Beaupre has it. He's going to try a wraparound. He's got Whitesell over there ready to go on this side. McNary tries to fire Kleinke tries to fire. He sends it towards the net and it gets stopped by the Stealth. McNary again over on the right at the bottom of the top of the blue line. He's able to send it in deep where Beaupre is ready to get to it. Beaupre fighting for it. He steals that puck away. He's got Whitesell free up front. Not able to get it to Whitesell, but gets it over to McNary. McNary fires! And it just misses the net on that one. As the puck comes loose again on the left-hand side, the Stealth are going to take it away. Finn Smith takes a hard fall, trying to stop that puck, and it goes bouncing over into center ice, and it comes down this way. Here come the Stealth. Oh, the Stealth get tripped up. So it is going to be Henry Kleinke going to the bench now for 2 minutes for tripping. Kleinke going to the bench for 2 minutes for tripping with 6 minutes, 33 seconds left to go here in this game. The Fuel are currently leading with a score of 4-0. So their last penalty kill that they had, the Fuel did an amazing job with it. So let's see if they can keep that momentum going strong here now. Kirzner in for the faceoff with Seaman as well. He gets it back to Greener. Greener tries to get it cleared, not able to make it through traffic. Shot on goal by the Stealth, and it's recovered by Greener behind the back of the net. Greener sends it up against the boards as the Stealth step up to get to it. Seaman and Kirzner both trying to get after it as the puck comes up here, high to the circle. Shot on goal, doesn't make it past Poole. Poole is going to pick that puck up, and he's going to head over to the boards. He's got it caught up, pinned up against the boards. Tries to get it cleared from the blue line. Greener's able to stop that puck with her stick, and it gets pushed out to the side. Stealth again, try to get another shot off, but it's stopped by the shin pads of Greener. Seaman steps up in there, reaches his stick out to make that stop on that shot by the Stealth. Here we go. Greener sends it up high and all the way down the ice, so we're going to get a call here for icing on the Fuel, which we know what that means. It's going to come all the way back. All right, change up in both lines for the Fuel right now with Farb coming out and AJ Smith. We got Fleming and Falcione in on defense now. 5 minutes, 39 seconds left to go here in this game. We have 1:06 left to go on the penalty kill for the Fuel. Farb in now for the faceoff. He wins that faceoff nicely, hands it back over to Fleming. Fleming's going to send it all the way around the boards to Smith. Smith is going to try and step up and get to it, but not able to keep control of it. As the Stealth grab it over to the edge, they're going to fling it towards the front of the net, but not able to make a connection with their player. Fleming has it. He's going to send it up to center ice. It's stopped by the Stealth. Stealth send it back in, not offsides. Fleming's going to try it again, sends it across the way, but the Stealth pop back up again. Smith gets it over on the far side corner, but the Stealth send it back into the Fuel zone. Fleming's going to have it again. He's going to fling it up against the board to Falcione. Falcione hits it up against the side as it goes into the Stealth zone. The Stealth are going to recover it and try and play it up against the boards, but it doesn't make it past AJ Smith that first time. It does the second time. Falcione trying to keep possession of that puck. He's going to carry it around the backside of the net with 13 seconds left to go here in this penalty kill for the Fuel. Great job by them to get away with it. AJ Smith trying to get to it. Here we go. They're going around to the edge. They're trying to get a fight. They're trying to get another shot off here on this penalty kill, but we are now back to even strength as Kleinke makes his way back onto the bench, to the bench, and Hublar steps up in his place. Great job by the Fuel to keep it in as they go after it. It's Farb in the far side corner. He's got Hublar and he's got Smith ready to go up front. Finn Smith now has it along the side. He's He's trying to get centered up, looking to get caught up. He's caught up there with everything. Shot on goal by the Fuel, and it's deflected by the goalie. Puck's loose on the side. Farb's going to pick it up. Farb sends it over to McNary. McNary tries to get a shot off, but not able to keep possession as the Stealth come back out to center ice. It comes flying up here along the edge. The Stealth are going after it. Ben Smith, no call on a penalty for that. I probably would have called something on that one. But here we go. McNary's going to go for it. He's going to send it all the way down far, and that stops the play with icing on the Fuel, which means we're going to come all the way back. 3 minutes, 41 seconds left to go here in this game. Your Junior Fuel White team taking on the Dayton Stealth here in Springfield, Ohio at the Chiller. Fuel took the first game with a score of 5-3. The second game, they're currently leading 4-0. Beaupre wins that faceoff, gets it back to McNary. McNary kicks it up against the board, pops it up against the boards, trying to get it to him. Ben Smith now wings it over to Kleinke. Kleinke not able to chase it down in time as that puck comes out, and McNary kicks it away and takes that puck out of the Fuel zone. McNary going to take it across the blue line as he flings it towards the net. There is no one there to get to it except for Beaupre. Beaupre is able to knock it in again. Great job by the Fuel. So with 3 minutes, 16 seconds left to go, the Fuel lead with a score of 5-0. Beaupre in again for the face-off now. Whitesell down below. Up top is Kleinke. We've got Greener and Poole in on defense. Beaupre not able to win that face-off, but Greener steps up to try and get to it. Kleinke chases it down up against the blue line as Poole's there to try and get to it. It goes between his legs, but he's able to fling it out towards the front. Greener there stepping up to get to it. She kicks it out of the way over to Kaleb Whitesell. Whitesell plays it up against the boards to Beaupre. Beaupre loses possession of it, but it pops back out to center ice. Here it goes down the way. Beaupre chasing it down, not able to keep it in, but the Fuel got to wait for Beaupre to get back on sides. It gets passed over to Poole. Poole sends it over to the corner to Kleinke. Kleinke not able to pick it up. Poole's going to stop it again with his skate as he turns back around. He plays it up against the boards, and we're going to have offsides. Great job. Great defensive play by Poole in order to get those guys offsides. But again, I'm a little biased. 2 minutes, 36 seconds left to go here in this game. The Fuel are leading with a score of 5-0. Kirzner now in for the faceoff. Kirzner going in. Greener, Poole still in on defense with Hublar and Owen Seaman up top. Poole has it, kicks it over to the side to Greener. Greener flings it around the edge there to Hublar. Hublar is going to take that puck, and he's trying to get it passed across the way. He's looking for an opening. He gets it through that slot, and it gets picked up by Owen Seaman in the far corner. Gets it back to Hublar. Hublar fires, and it goes just high over the net. Comes around the near side, and we've got a player down for the Stealth. Step away here for a moment as we've got a player for the Stealth down right now. 2 minutes, 15 seconds left to go here in this game. The Fuel lead with a score of 5-0 against a really fantastic Stealth team from Dayton. One thing that you need to know about this team, if you've watched the past few games, you will know that the Fuel have had a lot of problems here in the past in terms of trying to get it out of their zone. Well, they have turned the tables on the Dayton Stealth today, and the Dayton's team cannot get out of their own zone now at this point in time. So that is what pressure they've been putting on them, and the shots they've had on goal. I believe they probably kept the shots on Dayton down to less than 10 at this point. So we've got 2 minutes, 15 seconds left to go. Kirzner in for the faceoff. Kirzner kicks it back over to Seaman. Seaman tries to get it over to the side, but not able to make it through traffic as the Stealth are going to make a drive down the ice. Fleming steps up to disrupt that drive as Kirzner gets in there as well. Kirzner fighting for it up against the board. Fleming is over there to the edge. He sends it over to the edge to Hublar. Hublar tries to get on his stick, but not able to do that. Great play by Falcione to get it over there. Owen Seaman stepping up fast to go in, takes a shot on goal, and he puts it in! 1 minute 43 left to go here in this game, and a great drive by Owen Seaman down the ice to put it in to make that score 6-0. Farb is going to be in now for that face-off with AJ Smith up top, Kleinke down below, Fleming, Falcione in now on defense. Here we go with 1:43 left to go in this game. There we go. Farb pokes it in off that face-off, and the Stealth drive it across the ice. Falcione able to step up and knock that puck out away, unbeknownst to him, because it hit his skates, and I don't think he even realized what happened. As it comes around the near side corner, Kleinke's going to pick it up with Fleming on his back. He sends it out to center ice, and it's going to be cleared up. We've got 1:20 left to go. It is Fleming that's going to get it. He's going to send it across that boards. It's going to ricochet around the backside of the net over to Falcione. Falcione fighting for it, but that puck is on its edge and rolling. Kleinke has it here. At this point, we just play a game of keep away for the next minute, as the Fuel are 1 minute away, and Dalton Giddings is 1 minute away as well from a great goaltending game. It is pinned up against the corner. 50 seconds left to go. It is Fleming. He's going to take it down the way on the side. Fleming sends it down the way as Farb gets laid out on the ice. No penalty coming up there. We've got 30 seconds left. McNary steps up as well to help it, as the Stealth aren't going to be able to keep it in that Fuel zone very long. Stealth are trying to get it in again, not able to get it past McNary. The Fuel are playing back and forth. We're going to have offsides with 20 seconds left to go here in this game. Thank you everyone for joining us today here. Make sure you join us here on my feed tomorrow, where the Fuel are going to take on the Columbus Flames starting at 10:30. So be ready for that. Beaupre in for that faceoff. He gets it back over to Whitesell. Whitesell gets it over to the edge. Finn Smith has it now. He sends it up the boards. 10 seconds left to go in this game. The Stealth are going to come up around the edge. They fire towards the net. It's picked up by Finn Smith, and now dropped off by McNary with 2 seconds left to go in this game. That is it. That is the game. And a great shutout down there at the goaltending end by number 29, Dalton Giddings. Thank you so much for joining us today. We appreciate everything you've done. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast along with the outcome. And we will see you tomorrow here on the KPN, the Katie Poole Network. And as always, go